Yes, the visor, the windscreen, motorcycle visor, the windscreen, its stock version is half the size, and though it looks good, it doesn't serve the benefit of protecting the chest from wind. So I ordered one from eBay, and this particular model turned up. It's quite thin plastic, but it doesn't it does what it's supposed to do. It doesn't shake, wobble, rattle or roll. It's firm, just not as thick as the original windscreen, but that obviously fell short on height. Anyway, let's get back to the ride. This particular motorcycle has two functions. It has a drive function, which forces the gears to change way sooner than I would like, but by changing as quick as it does save you a great deal of fuel. I think Honda quotes 80 miles to 85 miles to the gallon, and I imagine if somebody was to massage the throttle, they could they could probably achieve more than that. And then they have an S mode, which stands for sport mode. So the fuel efficient mode is drive mode, and then they have a sports mode, and the sports mode forces the gears to change much later, and therefore you retain the acceleration and torque in the lower gears for longer. You can see there being benefits of that, especially if you're on a road where you're overtaking regularly. You probably want to keep yourself in lower gears so you have that extra thrust just to overtake vehicles. So a point I'd want to raise at this juncture for all those like me who want to vlog when they ride their motorcycle, do please make sure you set up your camera, everything carefully, and you check on a short recording that it actually sits well. I did record yesterday without the mic adapter, and the wind noise was terrible. The sound quality, even though you could hear my voice, it was sort of camouflaged by the the sound of the wind buffeting against the helmet. I'm not sure if on this occasion it will be any better, but I have an external microphone, so I'm hoping the sound quality will actually endure and it'll sound much better than it did yesterday. The other problem I had yesterday was that I placed the camera in such a way that it recorded the dash, the speedometer, the cluster meter and some of the road, but it didn't really record the sky. Now I had thought I had placed it in such a way that it would sit well and record as much of the forward horizon as well as the skies as it possibly could, but alas it didn't. So I've now added some more GoPro extensions to try to create an angle which hopefully will record a better picture, a picture that does include the tarmac but also the skies above, because in the season we're riding in the UK, it is spring stroke summer, and the skies are a beautiful light shade of blue with clouds which capture the imagination. Right, so I'm gonna just flex the old throttling wrist and push this a little faster than I should because it's an open road, and it comfortably rides at 80 to 90 miles an hour, but I would recommend you ride a more doable 70 to 75. In fact, I'm now traveling at 66, 67 miles. I understand that if you were to ride a bicycle, that would be even better than a motorbike, but sometimes the distances we have to travel requires that we have a motorized vehicle. And again, I would say if you could afford yourself a electric vehicle, that's even better. But again, charging is often a difficult situation when you're traveling distance. But I would say that motorcycles, they're certainly a lot more fuel efficient, certainly easier to maneuver in traffic, definitely throwing out less pollution than a vehicle. Even